The next point I wanted to make is I saw a video this week. Gary Bettman was on French television, RDS, and he was doing the interview in English, obviously. And they were asking him again because there's all this talk about expansion and relocation, and
Was that the one with
eventually,
Mark Messier?
what?
The Mark was that the one with Mark? I saw him with Mark Messier in a panel.
No.
No, the Amazon Prime. He was on Amazon.
Not the Amazon Prime, but it was around the same day or two. Bettman, I think they were asking him about that too. But one of the questions came up was because the NHL eventually wants to go to 32. To 36 teams eventually. Why don't they want to expand to Quebec? I think Bettman got upset. I sent you a video.
Come on, he can't get upset. He's got to expect that.
He didn't get
on
upset
a French channel.
No, he didn't get upset.
That
But he finally said, "Listen, what was the money?" Like
he said that live
no,
on
but
French TV.
not indirectly. I'm like, seriously. They said they have the arena, they have this, but you need to have investors. Like look at Ryan Smith, the guy who bought Arizona Coyotes, right? Now they're in Utah. You know, these guys that want NHL hockey team, they're on the list. But then this guy goes, "What can I do to speed up the process?" You know, and they got investors and they got money and more money. You bring money because the NHL, you know, they'll bring you in, but they want to make sure that you're able to financially back yourself up in the next couple in the years to come, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and not have to be backed up by because obviously all the owners will help each other out because it's a business, right? You know, if you're in hot water, they're gonna help you because if you go down, they lose money, right?
Arizona was on life support only because
of
the
the
other teams.
NHL.
Yeah.
Exactly, but they don't want to be doing that for every team. It's money out of the owner's pockets, right? So this guy wanted the team more faster, and he goes, "What can I do?" He brought the money on the table, and he goes, "Okay, you want to come into the NHL now? We'll give you the Arizona Coyotes because the NHL couldn't support them anymore, and he got them." So basically, indirectly, he told them on the panel, Quebec,
show me the money.
They can buy the team, but where's your financing and your backup and your investors to show that you'll be able to stabilize holding a team for the next couple of years? So basically, that's what you're saying. He's not saying no to Quebec. He's just saying right now there's no interest in Quebec because they're not able to afford one. It's expensive. It's easy to say, okay, I have the money to buy the team.
That's what happened originally. Quebec really, like they had fans. I'm sure it wasn't sold out, the games in Quebec City.
That's sold out. Selling out the game and providing interest is not a problem. But the market is so small.
I know, but when they left, why did they leave? It's because of that, no? Or they just bankrupted? They had no money?
No, the market is so small. They were losing money. The owner,
like they would fill their rink, but the rink was tiny. Like
the owner was losing money.
How do you lose money if you sell out seats?
Because the market was so small, the arena was so small. They needed a new arena. Nobody wanted to invest more money. I don't know the real story, but smaller market teams have there's less eyes on them. Like look Ottawa compared to Montreal, right? It's two different markets. It's in Ontario, but the market is small. So there's less money, less focus on the team. Montreal's one of the top 3 teams in the NHL, second or third richest team in the NHL. It's Toronto, Montreal,
and New York, or
New York, Montreal. They always flip flop, right? So basically, they said it. It doesn't look like Quebec is gonna ever get a team, but it's not because they don't want. It's because there's NHL won't give it to them if they show they can support. It's easy to buy, but you need to buy and be able to sustain, yeah, and they're not able to show that. show us the money. This is basically coming down.
But what does he want? What does he have to show? I don't know. I'm just curious. What you have to show?
The video that I sent you, posted it tells you exactly what it is, what it's trying to say. Is
that the interview?
Yeah, it's the interview with Alain Crête from RDS. It's in English though. He obviously it's in English because Bettman is speak French, but.
Pour la première information, je vous invite à entendre les propos de Gary Bettman qui était de passage avec Alain Crête lors de la diffusion du match face aux Pingouins.
Where's Bateman, man?
L'éventuel.
Where's Bateman?
candidature
He's
du
gonna.
Québec
They're telling you he's gonna
dans
show
la
up.
Ligue nationale pour avoir une équipe. On écoute Gary Bettman et Alain Crête.
I don't know the answer to the question because nobody who has been in a position to do what needs to be done has come forward and presented a plan that says, I'm prepared to do what is necessary to get a team here. Teams have
But that never happened.
Teams have gotten very expensive,
Yeah.
right? And you see the valuations, and it hasn't all come together. No, there's nobody out there saying you can't ever have a team here.
This is my plan. This is the money. This is the...
That hasn't happened.
Ça a le mérite d'être clair, messieurs. La première affirmation, les Nordiques à Québec, ben, il ne manque que des investisseurs. Si on écoute Gary Bettman, est-ce que vous y croyez? Il ne manque que des investisseurs, un plan, de l'argent. Puis
Listen to what he says.
I don't know if we could watch a whole interview.
No, just the first 2 minutes.
ça va avancer?
C'est pas ça que Gary Bettman vient de dire. Il dit
What he
qu'il
was-
faudrait commencer par avoir un investisseur.
Bon, ben, c'est
Quand Ryan
clair.
Smith est arrivé dans le portrait et qu'il a dit à Bettman, moi, je veux un club de hockey, voici un chèque en blanc signé, tu mettras le montant que tu veux dessus, il était disponible, il n'a pas eu l'équipe tout de suite.
Mhm.
Il est passé avant les autres parce qu'il a dit, je vais prendre ce que vous allez me donner. Vous me demandez de bâtir un club en 5 mois, ça va être dur, on ne dormira pas beaucoup. D'ailleurs, tout le monde à Salt Lake City dans la compagnie a annulé ses vacances estivales pour faire ça. Il l'a fait. À Houston, il y a un chèque aussi, mais le gars, il a le moyen, puis il est prêt à rentrer son Toyota Center d'un club de hockey, mais ça n'a pas de l'air à presser. Atlanta sont prêts. Atlanta, ils ont le chèque aussi. Alors que Québec arrive avec quelqu'un qui va déposer un chèque pour dire on est prêt, c'est l'étape 1. C'est pas l'étape 10. Ça commence comme ça.
On n'a pas l'impression que c'est en construction, tout ça. là.
Dance, no?
Tu sais, ce dossier-là,
We have that French family, the
Yeah, but they're now willing. Like it's easy to say, I'm willing to
Quebec,
buy the
oh,
team,
no,
but
Quebec,
where's the
oh.
money where you need in order to make sure?
So you're telling me those people haven't done that step?
No.
Okay, so why are people complaining? Why are you giving us a team? No one's making
because
it.
that's what Batman just said. He goes, I go.
Is
we
that
never
true,
said.
though?
We never said. Like he just said. He goes.
I know
never-
he said it, but I thought in the news like
because that's what they made it look like. They're saying Gary Bettman doesn't want a team. I go. I never said that. I go. I can't answer your question because Quebec never gave us a plan. This is what we're gonna do in order to get the team right away. Nobody wants to invest the money that they need
they
to.
don't have that fucking U.S. money. That fucking guy who just bought it. Who is this guy? Ryan Smith? He just opened his wallet. And
See, the thing is, he's willing to buy
pulled
the
out
team.
that fucking what's that? The highest credit card ever, like a black card. Like here, put on
Black
that.
Amex.
He's willing to buy the team or whatever it is, but where are your investors to get the money you need in order to sustain the team?
This guy had everything. This guy had.
But Brian, you,
had the
you
down
don't
payment.
you don't only need money to buy the team, but you have to have a bankroll in order to pay your players, pay your employees, pay for the
course,
for the arena, pay for everything. You need to have cash flow. You know, if you're gonna pay for the money, and then how are you gonna run the team? Your business is gonna go bankrupt. And
No, I won't go bankrupt because you're on the NHL payroll now.
Yeah, but they don't
You're
want
in the
that.
pension plan.
Because the NHL wants to make sure they bring in somebody where they don't have to worry about having to support them after.